What's up, people? Yu-Gi-Oh! Master 88 here, and welcome to this edition of the Tech Report. Razer's new Viper is a light and fast ambidextrous wired gaming mouse. The $79 Razer Viper is the lightest wired gaming mouse I've ever used. It weighs at just 69 grams, which I've learned is the weight of two standard size light bulbs. But what are the benefits of such a light featherweight gaming mouse? It depends on who you ask. Those who prefer a hefty mouse with added weights won't want much to do with it. But during my week with the Viper, I really liked how easy it was to flick along the mouse pad whenever the in-game moment demands some brisk twitchy movement. The relative weightlessness, at least compared to the Logitech G502 Lightspeed I've been using, which weighs 130 grams with all of its added weight installed. Excuse me. Doesn't come at any expense of ergonomics. The Viper mode wells to my hand, and its ambidextrous design accommodates both left and right-handed people with two macro buttons on each of its sides. It also doesn't come at the expense of innovative hardware features. The Viper uses optimal switches in place of mechanical ones under its main left and right mouse buttons. These improve on standard mechanical switches in some important ways. Physical switches have to hit the metallic contact to send a signal to your PC, and that signal is inherently slower and sometimes more prone to accidental misfires due to the fact that they bounce several times when you press them. Optical switches are more responsive, says Razer, and more reliable than their physical counterparts. This is Razer's first mouse with optical switches, though it's not the first to market on the technology. Razer excuse me, says it helps to boost the Viper's lifespan to an impressive 70 million clicks, which is 20 million more than the mechanical switches in Razer's Def Adder Elite, which is featured in our best gaming mice roundup are capable of and generally well ahead of where its competitors are. Razer is also making a big deal of its new braided SpeedFlex cable, leading off of the mouse. It's lightweight like the mouse, and its smooth texture excuse me, aids in preventing snags as it glides along your mouse pad. Razer says that it's especially useful if you use a low DPI setting and really like to make large sweeping arm movements when you play. The fabric that wraps around the cable looks similar to what's used on most other braided cables, but the Razer's cable is far more bendy, and it feels more like actual fabric than other braided cords that I've used. And as you guys can see here, stop and read if you wish. You can pretty much read read some information here, and a whole bunch of information here. You can stop and read if you wish. But anyway, that is the it for this edition of the Tech Report. Hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, and until next time, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Master 88 saying see you later.